Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Onward Men podcast, a podcast built for men that want to get better, that want to grow, that want to dominate. And today is Friday, guys. And I'll tell you what, I used to be, and I hope you're not like this, gentlemen, but I used to be a Friday man, right? We all know the Friday man. Oh man, can't wait till Friday, guys. Oh man, it's Monday, but man, Friday's coming, and dude, the weekend's gonna be awesome. Can't wait till Friday. And there are so many guys out there, and I used to be one gentleman that was a Friday man, right? I couldn't wait till Fridays. And if that is how you're going to live your life, guys, if that is the job and if that is the life that you have chosen, that you have to wait till Friday to get happy, to get fired up, to get pumped up for life, then something is really, really wrong in your life, guys. And I want you to get rid of that Friday mentality, because the truth is, guys, if there's any day of the week that is probably the best, is Monday, because Monday is the start of something that you could dominate. Like, there's new possibilities, new opportunities, there's new things you can create in your life. So it should be Monday that is really the best day of the week. But for a lot of guys, it's not. And I pray that you find that. But with that being said, gentlemen, I am all about the 5 M's of manhood, which are money, mission, muscles, mindset, and marriage. And today, guys, is something I call Money Friday. And getting your money straight, right? Making a lot of money. Because, gentlemen, one thing I know is that you have to place a great importance on money, because it is important. Because money is what this world revolves around, if you think about it, right? You can't do anything without some dollar bills in your pocket. And there's nothing to be ashamed about. You deserve it. You should make it. I don't know if you deserve it, but you should get to a place where you do deserve it. And today, guys, is about working hard, right? And maybe I'm going to frustrate a lot of people by saying this, and maybe a lot of you might not agree with this, and I'm okay with that, because I don't really care about you agreeing with me, but I do want to change your life, and I want to help you change your life as a man, especially with your finances. But working hard, guys, working hard is not the key to making a lot of money. And it's never been the key to making a lot of money, right? There is so many guys out there, gentlemen, that are working really, really hard, that are not making a lot of money, that are still broke, that are still scraping by, that are still just getting by every single day. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm a big believer in hard work. Of course, you should work hard. Of course, you should love what you do, and you should do it well, because anything worth doing is worth doing well, and that is my opinion. But gentlemen, I have come across so many people in my life that work to the bone, that work tough jobs, and are not making the kind of money that they should be making. In fact, in my own life, I think right now in my current situation, I probably make more money now working less hard than I've ever worked in my life. I remember those days where I used to go to my dad's shop, and it was like a sweatshop, man. I was over there, I was packaging boxes after box after box. I was running to this area of my dad's production room, to this area of my dad's production room, grabbing parts, lifting heavy boxes, lifting heavy stuff, and I was sweating, and I was dripping, and I was out in the sun, and I was just like putting stock away and picking up these big old bars. And in my opinion, that was kind of pretty hard work, man. It was pretty laborious. It was pretty the conditions weren't very well, and I was definitely working a lot harder than I am now. And guess what? I was making a fraction of what I'm making now. A fraction, a little tiny portion of what I'm making. So I realize, guys, and maybe a lot of you realize now, that money and hard work is not the key. But what is the key, right? Like, what is the key to getting more money? And what is the key to having financial freedom? And what are the factors that are going to let you live the life of your dreams? Well, I'll say this, gentlemen, I'm going to leave it like this, is that your ability to produce more income is not around hard work. It's about doing something that, number one, not everybody can do, right? Like, if you look at a waiter, gentlemen, right? Why does a waiter get paid what they get paid? Well, because a waiter, anybody can really do that, right? Anybody could be a waiter. It's not that hard, right? So therefore, they get paid accordingly. That's number one. So you got to be doing something that not everybody can do. That is, if you look at a great sales guy, right? In sales, why do great sales guys get paid so much? Well, because number one, there's very few great salespeople. There's very few people that can go through rejection, that can learn the skill, that can pick up the phone, that can go through rejection, and still keep going forward, still being optimistic and still closing deals, right? Not everybody can do that. So therefore, they get paid very well. Number two, guys, is you got to be able to impact on a large scale. Because, like, for example, if you look at a brain surgeon, gentlemen, a specialized brain surgeon. Now, don't get me wrong, they make a lot of money, right? They've gone to school, they've put in their time, they've maybe done, I don't know, how many years of school for that? Tons and tons and tons of school to be this specialized brain surgeon. And number one, can everybody do it? Well, no, because it's specialized. So he's got that down, right? But number two, can he impact a ton of people? Well, here's the problem, guys, with a brain surgeon, is that you can only operate on one person at a time. So when it comes to providing value, he provides a ton of value to one person at one time. Now, if that same brain surgeon were able to now take that knowledge that he has, that he's accumulated, and now he took it online, or he could go out and impact millions of people, or thousands of people, or hundreds of people, well, all of a sudden, he could 10x, 20x, 30x that income, simply because now he's taking something specialized, but he's able to impact the masses, right? So I want you to think of really two things, guys, when it comes to income generation. Is number one, what can I do that not everybody can do, right? What is something that I can be good at that not everybody can be good at, that is a specialized skill, that is a skill that can really generate income, number one. And then number two is, how can I take that skill and then help and impact the masses? How can I help hundreds and thousands and millions of people? Well, of course, with the online world, you can do that in a heartbeat, because that's what the online provides, right? It provides a way to impact thousands upon millions of people with a specialized skill. And that, gentlemen, in my opinion, is the key to really making a lot of money. It's not going to come down to hard work. It's not going to come down to how much you can outwork and get up earlier than everybody else and hustle and grind. And I used to have that mentality, guys. And don't get me wrong, still love to get up early. I still love to get up and hit the gym and be disciplined and all those things, because you got to have those in your life, and you got to have good habits that support it. But it's not about working hard, and it'll never be about just working hard to make a lot of money. So that is my message today, guys. And I want you to dominate life. I want you to live with purpose. I want you to move forward with passion. And I never want you to surrender. Get up one more time. Get up one more time. Get up one more time. And dominate. All right, guys. Again, my name is Richard Mugica. And if you're a type of man that likes to help other people, please share this podcast. Rate and review it. Give us a 5-star rating if it's helping you. Because if it's helping you, it's going to help other men as well. And you can always find me at Richard Mugica. RichardMugica.com for sales, influence, and persuasion. And you can also go to the OnwardMenPodcast.com for every manly episode of this show. Peace.